Mandy, thank you for joining me today. Happy July 1st, the beginning of July. Um, so, depending on how you think about it, I guess, we are coming to the end of another service year. Um, and to that end, we were all recently asked to share um, what something that we're most proud of, or like our greatest accomplishment for the year. So you are coming to the end of 5 years of service with
I
AmeriCorps,
am.
which is
Yeah.
amazing. And unfortunately for us and our team, also means that you are not eligible to
Getting
continue.
the boot, getting kicked out.
Um, so just up front, it's been great working with you. And you know, after 5 years, I'm sure you have a wealth of institutional knowledge and experiences, both good and bad, or positive and negative. Um, but I'm losing my question here. Um, so, if you could you speak to in this past year you've served as a VISTA leader. Um, can you share some of the experiences that were unique within that and the most rewarding?
Sure. So I know, like you said, like Amy always asks us, like for her reports and stuff, like,
Yeah.
what is your biggest accomplishment or what are you most proud of? And I always feel so guilty because I know that they're wanting this quantitative number, right? Like a number where I can be like, here, this number is what it is. But it's not about numbers for me. It's literally about the relationships I've built with my vistas. Like I'm so proud of that relationship that I feel like I hope they know that they can come to me with anything, that we can talk things through, any problems. I love celebrating their joys. I get to kind of live a little piece of like their lives with them. And that is such an honor and such a privilege to be included in that. And it's been just so rewarding watching everyone learn so much and watching them grow in their Vista service and in what they know. And it's just been so rewarding. And I love celebrating all their wins with them and all their losses. Um, I think I think the biggest challenge is that I don't have a magic wand. I've been asking for one for as long as I've been alive. I want this magic wand that I can swing and bippity boppity boo and fix everyone's problems for them, right? Like it's that lack of control where I obviously don't run the world, and I don't have that control over making their lives better, right? So when they have a problem, I can't magically make that problem go away. And I can't magically fix all the challenges that they're facing because if I could, I would. Um, so yeah, so if you can get on that magic wand, Robert, that would be great. I'd appreciate that. Thanks.
Right, maybe we could all share once we we find the secret solution there. Um, but great. Um, and then, I mean, and speaking to like the longevity of your service, I know that you were an indispensable part of your former host site, Tackle Hunger and the Super Bowl of Caring. Um, and to that end, like embodying, I think, what a Vista is, or what the conception of what the perfect Vista is. Because I know you carried a lot of responsibility there as a volunteer in service to America. Um, how did that experience inform kind of your approach to this year, being a leader?
Yeah, so it was an amazing 4 years at Tag Hunger, and I had an amazing time. I learned so much, I grew so much, I got so many hard skills, soft skills, just learned so much and was given so many challenges. And I think the big thing that I had because of my situation and my site supervisor, who was amazing, um, I was given power. So I was empowered to go and have big ideas and bring those big ideas to life and create the programs that are, still going today or like new ways of doing things. And I hope, once again, like you always hope that you bring these things. I hope that I've brought some of that empowerment to my vistas to make this year their own, to have the big ideas, to try something, to make mistakes, and that those mistakes are okay. That's how we learn, and to grow into their position and use this year to really make it their own.
I'm sure like the Vistas could really tell that you kind of lived it. Like walking the walk, I think is very important, and then being like the person, the not a voice of authority, but someone that people can trust to be
Well, I
like
think
this.
that's why AmeriCorps has that rule that in order to be a VISTA leader, you had to have served at least 1 year as an AmeriCorps VISTA. And I think that's good because it does like exactly what those monthly activity logs are like and the dread that you feel when when that alarm goes off saying time to get them turned in.
And the polite reminders from
Yeah.
your
I didn't have to have those. I'm just saying the monthly activity logs, I never missed one of mine. I'm just, just
humble
saying.
brag, right, right. Um, well, like I said, and many Vistas come to the program like this, but I think in a past professional life, you, well, you studied law, you're a licensed lawyer. Um, how has your AmeriCorps Vista experience, um, how do you see it, I guess, conceptually fitting into your larger career goals, like self-perception, and like what are you gonna like carry with you from your time with AmeriCorps and Hunger Free America, you think, moving forward?
Um, yeah, I so I think the common thread you can see because I have had a different career and I've had many paths. I've been a teacher. Um, I think the common thread is public service. I think my parents broke me at a young age by volunteering all the time. So like when I grew up and I was an adult, I was like, wait, every family doesn't spend their Sunday afternoons volunteering? Like that's weird. Like come on, like no, you really do, right? I really do think that broke me because I don't feel okay in my body and in my brain and in myself if I am not volunteering somehow. Um, and so public service is just something that even as an attorney, I that was something that I wanted to do. And so I think Vista makes sense in that it gives you another avenue and it helps me move from kind of like a more corporate world or public service to a nonprofit world. And I think that's where I want to stay. I like it. It makes me happy. I can get up every day and look in the mirror and know I'm doing something good, which you can't always do as you're an attorney. um, right? All those horrible jokes about attorneys are real. And so like I like to say I have a soul and I would like to keep it. Thank you. And I think staying in the nonprofit world is maybe a way to keep that little bit of my soul that I have left.
Well, we've already discussed, and you know that I will keep pestering you to stay involved and keep gleaning. Um,
No, no, you know how it works, Robert. The minute my service is over, I'm blocking everyone, new phone, who this, like Robert who, never met him.
yeah, yeah, don't unknown number. Um, but so that's so great. Um,
You know I'm joking. I've got your back. I've got your back forever.
um, well, it, I'm so glad to have had the opportunity to work with you. I mean, we worked as Vista like last year and just as a Vista leader and support, like we always say, like the team melded together so well, and it's just been such a positive experience. Um, but barring the possibility that you're completely jaded by the AmeriCorps program after 5 years, um, on a serious note, why do you think someone should apply to become an AmeriCorps VISTA or choose this path to give a year of your kind of professional life to public service?
Yeah, so I do think about this a lot because we are all so different. We are all so varied. We come from different walks of life, different backgrounds, different education levels, different ages. You know, we have some people who are beginning their career and some people who are finishing their career. And so I always try and be like, think about what is the common thread? Like, what is the thing that we all kind of have? And I am a jaded, pessimistic sort of a person. I mean, how can you not be in the world, right? When you look at things right now. But I think if I dig past that pessimism, I think we all vistas, I think, have a hope. Like we have hope in humanity at the bottom of it. You have to, or you wouldn't be doing this. Like it's not about the money, obviously. And so I think all of that aside, like I think we all have hope in humanity. We have hope for the future. We have hope for our communities, and we have hope in ourselves and our future selves and who we can become in this year, and hope for the things that we can take away. And I think that's the common thread. And I think those are the people who are drawn to Vista. And I think those are the people who succeed here and should apply, right? If you have hope that you can make a difference and make a change, I know big words, and it doesn't always feel like that when you're sitting behind a desk crunching numbers, right? When you're sitting there and like not doing direct service, sometimes it's hard to feel like you are making the change, but you're doing what you can in your corner of the world, and that's all we can hope for. So yeah, I think hope is the answer.
Well, well, thank you for that. And again, just thank you for all that you've contributed to Hunger Free America, our program, AmeriCorps. Um, you know, we
It has
talk
been
about
amazing. Like
uh,
I can't say enough good things about the Hunger Free America Vista team and the program. Like every single one of you are amazing, and they're so lucky to have you guys for another year. So yay!